Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome to another video. We're still continuing with Arch Linux tools and tricks, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can install a different kernel, because there are at least 3 types of official kernels for Arch Linux. For example, for me I use the LTS one. I always like to use it. And there are uses for the LTS kernel. LTS stands for long-term support, and the minimum support of an LTS kernel is 2 years, and it can last up to 10 years. Some of the LTS kernels has a period of support that reaches up to 10 years. I guess 4.9 has such thing, which is called Super LTS. And for Arch, you have the new, for example, in the new Arch install script, they give you the option to choose between 3 official supported kernel types, like LTS, and the normal one, which is Linux. They give you these 3 things, and the third one is linux-hardened. Hardened is for the security. So after you install your Arch Linux and the installation is done, like the one that I have here, this is my NeoFetch output, you can install or choose all of the official kernels as well as the non-official kernels. We have the option to install the non-official kernels from the AUR repositories. However, in this video I'm going to show you only the official ones, so you can simply install them like you install any ordinary package. Linux-hardened. We wait, we choose Y, and then we wait for it. It's gonna download and install. Here, for example, my official or my installed kernel is 6.1, which is not the last or the current one, because there is an extra one after the newest one, which is the Edge, I guess, or something. There is the current, which is the newest one, but not the with the maximum or the best or the cutting edge features. And there is the new one, which is the maximum with the maximum and the cutting edge. You can check them in the official website of the kernel, which is kernel.org. You will find one that is current, and you will find one that is newer than it with the newer features. Okay? And you can choose which kernel if you chose to install Arch Linux using the traditional old way without the Arch install script. Instead of typing, for example, Linux, you can type linux-lts for the LTS kernel, or by typing linux-hardened. Okay, if you want to install the 3 of them, I don't know, when running during the installation, when you type pacstrap, I guess dash big K dash mnt, like not dash but /mnt, sorry, and then the kernel base and stuff like that. It will install the basic system for you. I don't know if you can install the 3 of them at the same time. I guess you can. Like, instead of typing only Linux, you can type linux-lts, or you can type linux-lts and linux-hardened. It will install the 3 of them. And then you can install your grub, and your grub will detect all your kernels. For the non-official kernels, maybe in another video I will make it. The installation is done through the AUR, and the method for installing the AUR packages, I talked about it in another video before. So I'll just pause the video. Once it's done, I will come back to you. Alright, so our installation is almost done. We just wait for it. these errors, I can show you how to solve them. It's not hard to solve them. This one probably missing firmware for module. Just because this video is not about solving those errors doesn't mean that we cannot solve them. Okay, you can tell me if you want me to show you how you can solve those errors, and I will show you how in a separate video, of course. It's building or making the init RAM FS. This is the process using default package on Arch Linux that you yourself you can see, and they tell you about it in the installation. It's called mkconfig, like that. You can use also dracat, but make sure that you choose it, or the process of moving from mkconfig is not hard to dracat, of course. It's an option. It's a personal option, of course, or personal choice. Done. The next thing, we aren't done totally. The next thing is to run this command, and this command is to make sure that grub detects during the boot detects the new kernels. Okay. If you have chosen, of course, not to mount your boot device by default or boot partition, make sure that you mount it, and then we will run this command. It will detect all the kernels that are recently installed. If you didn't mount, for example, you can check if it's mounted or not, your boot device. If you didn't mount it, you can run this command, sudo mount dev sda1 boot. It's mounted already. So now we can check if our installation is successful or not, if our configuration is successful or not, by rebooting the system. It's supposed not to take so long. Let's start it again. Probably it has gone to power enough instead of rebooting. You check. So we have all the types of the kernels that we have chosen. As I know, these are the official ones that are supported by Arch or that are available on the official repository, aside from the AUR. In a future video, if you want, we can make a video about installing an unofficial kernel, which may include the installation or the compiling process, which takes longer time than binary package installation. So we wait for it to run. Just to make it fast, I will prove to you that soft keyboard, yes, so we jump to the console, second one, just to prove to you that it works. Here it says that the kernel version is as shown above or at the top of the screen. You can run name-a. So you can see that this is one of the supported kernels and it's running fine or running well. Alright, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in another one.